Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently up 1% today. We're going to be taking a look at exactly where it could be going over the next few days, as well as a few other coins. But before we jump into all of that, make sure you guys go check out the Discord down below. You can see on the screen right now just how many trades our members have been winning from simply joining up and starting to copy and paste the trades that we're sending out to them every single day. It's been absolutely insane. So yeah, make sure you guys go check it out. First link in the description. Now back to the video. So to quickly recap how we've been accumulating HBAR, our initial entries were at 22 cents right here, and then we had second entries at 18 cents. Again, this is all on spot, so it's for our longer term trade. We're not looking to get 10 to 50%, we're looking to get multiples out of this. And we have a third entry which is at 11 to 12 cents right around here. And the key thing to remember is, for us, it's actually okay if HBAR continues to go lower and doesn't start pumping up just yet, because we want to accumulate as much HBAR as we can for as little price as possible. So whilst it may seem like we're down significantly, even though we're not, because our second entry was significantly larger than our first, so our average entry is actually somewhere around here, and we're only down, what would that be, 10 to 12%, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, it's okay if it continues to go down lower and we're able to accumulate lower, because then our bag just gets bigger and bigger until it eventually goes up. And whilst all of that's happening, we can simply just be shorting in the shorter term some other coins or HBAR in it of itself, as well as just day trading a bit to hedge against that long-term position if the markets continue going down. So for us, it's actually quite okay. We'll just hedge our position, and eventually when HBAR does start climbing back up, I think easily it'll be able to reach its previous highs right here at 40 cents, which would give us a 3x or at least a 2.2 2.5x, but probably a 3x from our entries. And this is not even looking at the all-time high, this is just looking at the previous high. We're looking at the all-time high, then that's way different. It's going to be over a 3x from our current entry, and from even lower, if that does hit, it'll be like a 4.5, nearly a 5x, which is insane for such a relatively low risk coin. HBAR is already very established. It's not like we're buying a meme coin that's newly launched. So I think the risk reward here is really good. But the market isn't, or HBAR in specific, isn't going to go up until we see the market really see a reversal. So the key thing we're going to be waiting for and hoping for is essentially rate cuts, which are going to happen in May potentially. We have FOMC meetings in May, June and July, and during any one of those we could get a rate cut. We could also get rate hikes, which won't be good, but once we get those rate cuts, we'll see the market go up higher. The other thing we need is a deal with China and the US for tariffs, which again, I think after the rate cuts it will be very easy to negotiate, and I think there will be a settlement relatively soon after those rate cuts. And then after that would be the peace between Ukraine and Russia. So once all of that happens, the market will be in pristine shape, hopefully, unless something else arises. But apart from that, once all of that is resolved, we'll see the market absolutely soar, in my opinion, because there will be nothing holding it back. And then they'll the news will just spiral. We'll get the crypto reserve news, more ETF filings, more ETF inflows, and it will just be a sort of snowball effect. Now another thing that's quite interesting today is what coins are actually up significantly. If we take a look here, we can see most coins are up 1 to 5%, but coins like Render up 7% today, coins like Fetch right here up 12% today. And these coins have something in common, and that is that they are both AI coins, or at least in the AI narrative. So Fetch being in the AI bot space, and Render being in the sort of GPU rendering space, which again, AI needs it. And it's interesting to see because these coins, I think, will be the narrative for this run, and they were already the narrative for the previous sort of cycle that we had with Fetch topping out at $3.50, which is insane. So I think these coins will definitely be here to stay, and we'll see a lot more of them during the sort of second leg, hoping for $5 on Fetch, which would be like a 10x, which is crazy. So yeah, lots of good things to expect from the AI coins as well. HBAR does have some good news, which we obviously got during this initial pump. That news has sort of faded away just because of the market condition, but we'll get more ETF filings once those ETFs get approved. Again, you're going to see more inflows and just overall larger spikes. To be honest though, HBAR is holding up quite well in comparison to a lot of other altcoins. If this was another altcoin, it would probably be trading at like 10 cents right now, but it isn't. It's still holding relatively well, you know, in comparison to others, especially at this 0.618 sort of support area, although now it is trying to resist it. Other coins I'm going to be keeping an eye on this week will include Dogecoin, Dog with Hat, can find some really good shorts there. Probably Fetch as well. API3 this saw an absolute huge rally, but has since come back down. XRP as well, just consolidating right now under 0.236 Fibonacci area. Sui as well, another coin, has great potential this run and can definitely come back to the all-time high here. I think it was at $5.40. So yeah, great potential there as well. Polkadot, Render, obviously we talked about. Polkadot I think is very, very underlooked. Again, consolidating very well here over the $3.60 support. Anything under $4 is a great buy in my opinion for Polkadot. AVAX up 5% today, which is quite good to see. Again, you know, I think we'll probably see AVAX recover quite well, although it did dip significantly. But again, AVAX has been around for a long time. Sure, it might not, you know, do a 1000x or 10x, if that, but you know, if we compare it here to sort of 23, 24, you can see it always starts off quite slow, but then ends up, or at least in 24 it ended up, or 23, sorry, it ended up rallying 300 and a bit percent, so like 4x, which from here would be, you know, $80. So yeah, still has a lot of potential. Solana as well has some potential. I don't think we'll see this much of a rally, as this was an insane sort of news period where we got a Trump coin, and that was obviously going to be the top, but we could come back to it, maybe 250-ish, yeah, somewhere around $250 to $300-ish. I definitely see it going there again. ETH super undervalued in my opinion. You know, 1.6k here is absolutely insane. I think easily we'll come back to 4k, which again, you know, 2.6, 2.7x from here. Really good stuff, especially considering it's a low risk bet. Yeah, gonna be watching that as well. And obviously Bitcoin, whether it can break through 90,000 here or whether it's going to continue back down to 74, 75k. Now if you did enjoy the video, please do make sure to like and subscribe, as it does help out a ton. And again, if you want to be copying my trades every single day, then check out the Discord down below. And if you need a place to buy, sell or trade cryptocurrency for the lowest fees with the best sign-up bonuses, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye guys.